Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Lacuna. And in the last episode, guys, Neil had to break the news about Laura's kidnapping to Kat, which was certainly unpleasant. And the unpleasantness continued when we returned here to the CDI and discovered that the chief had been forced to resign by the Attorney General. Now, Gary is now in charge of our unit, which is not necessarily a bad thing, just different. And we were able to deliver Azora's message to Boyd down in interrogation. Now, we are about to question Albert Cox about what he knows about this entire conspiracy going on. I've gone ahead and looked through the clues, the logs, the emails. I think a lot of the information we were able to get about Cox actually came from Gary when he did kind of his spiel about summing up the case, that he was a Savient who was born on Drovia. So hopefully that is all the information that we need from him. But let's go ahead and have a chat and see what the man who shot at us has to say. Because that escalated quickly when he pulled out that gun. Good afternoon, Mr. Cox. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I'm waiting for my legal team. You fired at my partner and me. Care to explain? I probably don't need to tell you that you didn't make the best first impression on us. Your behavior and your company's involvement in yesterday's broadcast make it look like you're somehow involved with the Liberators. A quick look at your biography showed that you are a Savient, and you grew up on Drovia. It doesn't make sense to you that you'd support an anti-Savient terror group. 25 years ago, you moved to... here. Gara. Why? Sometimes life forces us to do things we don't want to do. You don't like it here? I don't. Why not? Why don't you ask that yourself and your fellow Garians? You consider Drovians your enemy and Savients backwards radicals. If you have the choice between hiring a Garian and our Drovian, you'd hire the Garian. All the missions we ever get come from Drovia. Why haven't you gone back then? Because my compatriots are happy to have a reliable partner for their companies here on Gara. We escort their goods, offer them personal security, you name it. Your parents had a security company as well, didn't they? It was responsible for security at... the explosion. Sector 2. Looks like they didn't do such a good job with Sector 2 blowing up and all. You know nothing about my parents. I've already said enough. I'll wait for my lawyers now. Alright. Well, that went alright. So let's go ahead and submit the sheet. Moore's motive is most likely... Oh yeah, definitely his sick wife. Let's go ahead and submit that. Okay, what do the rest of our sheets have? The data is about Hope Scandal District, Savient attack. I'm going to assume that this data is probably about the Sector 2 incident, for no other reason than that was what the prologue was about, right? So that happened, or the best information that we can get on that is actually the very first piece of news we had. It's the Sector 2 incident, excuse me, the second one. Sector 2, that was on New Joran. When did that happen, though? 40th anniversary. So it happened in 1800. So we go to the sheets. We'll go 1800 on New Joran? I think so. Yeah, New Jordan was forced to shut down its colonization project on Drovia for good. Excuse me, it's on Drovia. I stand corrected. So we'll leave it like that for right now, just to see. And I have no idea about this, other than the fact that we're pretty sure that the company is involved in mining and tellurium. Oh, wait a minute. They said that the... What did he just say in the interrogation? I knew it was highlighted, but it may actually help us out. Logs. All the missions we ever get come from Drovia. So, in terms of... Sale records, where was that information about the companies at? Hard drives. Gotta try and figure this out, guys. Sorry. Developments. Okay, I'll look it up a little bit later. In the meantime, we need to go ahead and talk to Gary, the new boss. Definitely not the same as the old boss. Conrad, I just read your sheet on Moore. Looks like a motive can be established. You should pay his wife another visit. She didn't seem to know anything yesterday. Well, maybe she'll tell you more if you confront her with her husband's motive. Roger that. See you there. Enter the train. Okay, now I do remember that we had that rundown. At least I thought we did. Hold on, let me go ahead and check all the information here, guys. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Like, took me 5 seconds. So, Drovia. If we look at all the mining companies, we've got these mining companies that are on Gara. And so that leaves Drovia, Mining, Tellurium, Dyson Enterprises. Gotcha. Alright. So if we go into the sheet here, name of the company behind the Liberators is... I think Dyson is in here. Yeah, we had Millex too. Dyson, Drovia, Mining, Tellurium. Okay, I think we may have figured it out. Dyson may be behind this. And not the Dyson that makes the vacuums, but the Dyson that we met before. The somewhat congenial of the two CEOs. Let's head back to the market. We'll talk to Moore's wife. Kind of see what happens here. I'm mostly concerned about Laura. I'm wondering when we're going to push our luck with the kidnappers. Because we still need to kind of stop them, but at the same time, when is too much going to be too much?
Once again enveloped by the smell of the market, I thought back to the man I had been when Kat had brought me here. How did it all go so wrong? Deep down, I knew the answer. I was just too scared to commit to my family. It was so much easier to care about something that didn't have to like you back. That wouldn't go away if you didn't want it to. For me, that was my job. But ironically, protecting myself like that only made it hurt so much worse. Now that Laura was out of my reach, the pain of being separated was only amplified by the knowledge that I had missed so many opportunities to be with her.
Yeah, not the best time for regret. I mean, to be fair, there's never a good time for regret, but... Now, she was over here, I think. Yep. Wait, I always want to check the objectives just in case there's something else that we have to do. Okay, we just walked right in, didn't we? And nothing new to observe. Hello, Mrs. Moore. Oh, it's you again. Hello. I'm sorry to disturb you a second time, but I need to ask you a few more questions. So you're still after my husband? I told you he's on vacation on Femus. He isn't. We checked the ID scanners at all spaceports on Gara and Femus. He never left the planet. You must have overlooked something. Listen, I love James, but he's just a poor devil. Shouldn't the CDI be taking care of the big fish? James isn't one of them. I think you're underestimating your husband. He might be about to make a grave mistake. Did you see the Liberators video yesterday? It was hard to miss, yeah. We have reason to believe that your husband is affiliated with them. Seriously? That's what you came up with? He might have sold drugs or started a fight once or twice, but this is completely out of his league. We did some research, and it seems like your husband has a very strong motive. Your husband is being paid for the attack, and he needs the money for your medication. Oh, that got her. It's true that I suffer from a lung condition, but we've always managed. If he carries out this attack and we catch him, he goes to prison for life. If we get him before, the sentence will be significantly less severe. Did you also find out how I got my condition? I was a miner at Millix Mining on Femus. Turned out that I was inhaling harmful gases for months every day. The bosses knew about it, but the money was too good. Hundreds of people's lungs were irreversibly damaged, and you know what? Millix got away with it. They were cleared of all charges. No compensation at all. We have to pay for our medicine ourselves. Why are you going after my husband and not after people like them? I'm really sorry that happened to you, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. What we can do is stop your husband from doing something really stupid. We have reason to believe that he's involved in an imminent terror attack. If there is anything you didn't tell me, I need to know right now. What happens if you're right and you catch him? He would probably go to prison for a few years, but it would be much worse if we caught him after the fact. I saw a message on his cell before he left. It was a booking confirmation from a hotel, but it wasn't on Femus. It was the Corion Hotel here on Gara. I thought he might be cheating on me. He booked it until tomorrow. Thank you, Mrs. Moore. You've been very helpful. Promise me he won't get hurt. He's an idiot, but he's a good guy. Please, I need him. I promise I'll do my best to protect him. Listen, I'm pregnant. If he's about to do something stupid, remind him of our unborn son. That will make him consider his decisions. I will. Thank you for your help. Okay, so when we get into the inevitable conflict...
The Corion Hotel. I didn't even need to look that up. It was directly next to the Grand Church at Corion Square, one of the most important houses of prayer for Savients here on Gara.
Ooh.
It probably would be crowded with believers and tourists tomorrow morning. No doubt it was the Liberators' next target. The rush of making progress in the case only lasted a few moments until I realized that now I had to make a tough decision. If I told Zora about the target, I couldn't tell the CDI, and vice versa.
Oh, that's not going to work either, huh? Okay. Let's sit here and have a smoke. So we're going to have to choose between telling Zora and telling the CDI about it. A little bit of synthwave to calm the nerves. Okay, let's see. Get to the train. And let people know kind of what's... Oh, God. Hey. Fuck. You startled me. What do you want? Check in with how your investigation is going. But not here. Too crowded. Follow me. Come on. I know a spot. Follow Zora. Oh, the... Where are we going? I didn't even see her. Where'd she go? Oh. Ah, okay. I completely lost her in the crowd. This is better. You did not take me into the alley where the Waynes were killed, did you? The hell are you doing here? Are you following me? I told you I'd get back to you. Anything new on our client or what they are planning to do next? Oh. Not yet. I'm still working on it. Okay, the reason I said that is this. This is how my logic is going forth in my head. If we tell Zora about the attack and they stop it, there's a really good chance that James Moore is going to die. We just promised James's wife that we're going to do everything we can to stop it, and we have, meaning Neil, the information that may actually stay his hand and keep something bad from happening. And we're not going, or at least I don't think we are, we wouldn't be going along with Zora and them on that to try and stop the bombing. So I'm thinking that we need to have the CDI part of the process, you know what I mean? Are you sure there's nothing you want to tell me? Our daughter's gonna die. Yeah, I'm sure. That's disappointing. I need some results if I'm going to protect your daughter. We're making good progress. I'll have something for you soon, okay? I hope so. You want a beer? Sure. What could go wrong? Beer? Yeah. Business talk is over. Are you calling destroying my life a business? I guess so. Hey, listen. Did you deliver my message? I did. What did he say? He said the sun sleeps in the north. Okay. Thank you. What does it mean? Is it a code for something? No. It's from when we were kids. I've known him for a long time. You know, I thought about what you said. I don't think I'm good, or ever have been. But I will say this. I talked to your daughter today. She's a good kid. I do not like the prospect of her getting hurt. So please, don't mess up. How can you... Then get her out of there. Please. Will you... My boss won't let that happen. It's all in your hands. William, huh? But potentially William. If you don't find out anything about their next target soon, we'll need your help with the hack. The back door was set up successfully from your cell. Let's hope we won't have to use it. I have to admit, that was pretty ballsy of you to protect your partner like that. You could even call it selfless. I don't think there's such a thing. No matter what you tell yourself, at the end of the day, you do what you do for your own gain. Sometimes it's a few layers removed, but in the end, it's all selfishness with extra steps. Actually, Line self-interest. Sure, but that doesn't make all actions morally equivalent. I thought I didn't need morals. You don't need beliefs. You're born with morals. They can be removed from you throughout your life. Hate is something you learn. But even you don't like the thought of harming Laura, do you? I think you're doing your best to ignore your conscience. You'll have to face it at some point. Not if I die first. Well, this has been fun. Break is over. I have some business to take care of. I'll check in again soon. Can I have another beer? What's over here? Oh, just a sleeping bag. Enter the... Oh! Email. Ed, Harbor Spot. Oh. Hello, this is Ed, the guy from the harbor. Want to thank you again for buying me my spot back. Had a beer in the herring tonight with my friends Fred and Quinn. I'll buy you one too if you're ever at the harbor. Ed. Well, at least Ed's doing okay. We're less so. We're struggling a bit. Oh, wait, we have to just go through the wall, don't we? Aha! And, of course, a call. Conrad, how'd it go? Any news from Mo's wife? Think I found out about the next attack. What, really? Shit, that's good news, Conrad. Pretty sure it'll go down at the Korean church, and that Moore's the one carrying it out. The Savian Church, huh? Sounds like a match. I'll send a message to our squad. They have to prepare an intervention unit as soon as possible. I'll meet you at the church. Talk to you later. Oh, I hope we made the right call. I seriously believe that the difference between this going smoothly and this becoming a complete cluster is the fact that Neil knows about the pregnancy. So that's kind of what I'm basing all of this on. And off we go. Gara, Korean Square. No news, but we do have cigarettes. No news. No new emails or anything. Finest liquors. Oh, I see a kitty. Hey, kitty. How you doing, buddy? I can't pet you for whatever reason. That's a shame. 4 out of 10 game. Can't pet the cat. Okay. Neomoda coffee. There's Conrad. Okay, let's talk this through one more time. We believe that Moore will try to get in this temple tonight. We don't know exactly what he's up to, but he'll probably be armed. The temple is closed during the night, so there won't be any civilians in there. The guard was replaced by one of our agents. If Moore tries to get in through the front door, he'll let him in without resistance. Our top priority is to catch Moore red-handed and prevent him from doing anything stupid. Deadly fire is authorized. Oh no. But we should do everything to get him alive. Maybe he has some helpful intel for us. Yeah, well, alive's always better. Conrad, you look into Moore. If we confront him, you'll do the talking. Okay. Be careful, everyone. As I said, we don't know exactly what we're dealing with. There are agents dispersed all around this square. If Moore tries to run, Gary, we just saw the target sneak in through the back door of the temple. He's carrying a package. Couldn't see any details, but could very well be explosives. Alright, guys, it's on. Let's do this. Conrad, you take the lead. Taking the lead. Good luck, agents. And Gary just ran up ahead. There's our Lord and Savior? They don't really talk about what the Sabians believe in. Okay, all the agents are quiet. And it looks like nobody's home. Oh, I should have used the investigate. Oh, no. There's a staircase back here. Let's check it out. Kuma, you come up with us. The rest of you stay here. You hear commotion, you come back us up. Okay, I want to run ahead of Kumar here. Yeah, we'll just run right up the stairs. Yeah. Oh, and guns drawn. We're about to run into James. Yep, with explosives. Mr. Moore, this is the CDI. The building is surrounded. Slowly raise your hands. What? Shit, what do you want from me? I didn't do anything. This is over, Mr. Moore. I need you to raise your hands now. I have a bomb here. If you come any closer, I'll pull the trigger. And you'll be shot before you move your finger. Your only chance to make it out of here alive is to cooperate. Listen, I'm just following orders. This is your last chance to comply. Drop the bomb, or we'll open fire. Stay away from me, or I'll blow us all up. Bam. I'm sure you want to meet your child one day. How did you know? Did she tell you? If you don't want your kid to grow up without a father, you have to drop the bomb now. Thank you. You did the right thing. I hope so. Very good. Turn around so we can cuff you. Take it easy. We will accompany you to our HQ. Okay, I was expecting Gary to shoot him at any moment. But I think we're okay. We prevented the bombing, so that's important. Crisis averted. Oh, cool. I like it when crises are averted. Now we're back home. Okay, objectives updated. Talk to Cat optional and go to sleep. Well, we will be talking to Cat once again, guys, at the beginning of the next episode. It looks like disaster, we were saved, or at least a bunch of people's lives were saved from disaster. But I'm curious about not telling Zora about the bombing, if that's going to come back on Laura. I guess we'll have to figure it out. But if you guys liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.